On the face of it, this particular news headline could be one of many murders in a bar. There's been plenty of murders in bars due to people being inebriated, the traditional fight over it. Someone's looking at someone's girlfriend. But there's a particular aspect to this murder which may have people on the far right looking a bit upset. And you'll see what it is as I keep reading, and you'll see why certain colours may need to be lowered rather than raised. Murder charge, court appearance over bar death. A man has appeared in court charged with murder and causing grievous bodily harm. Billy Allison, 36, from Solihull, spoke only to confirm his name and date of birth during the hearing at North Staffordshire Justice Centre on Wednesday. The thing about Billy Allison, though, is that Billy Allison is also one of the key founders of Operation Raise the Colours. And I thought Raise the Colours were going to tell us about how we were going to live in a more successful and more peaceful society. Only one of their founders is now killing people in bar fights, or allegedly killing them. Since it's an open case, I'll change that, since we don't want to get done here for contempt of court. And since it's an open case, I don't want a policeman knocking on my door over that. But let's just say that Billy Allison has certainly been arrested on suspicion of murder. And it doesn't exactly make Operation Raise the Colours look all that great. This organisation wanted to convince us that sticking flags up all over the place and whacking them up over on lampposts and everywhere, and like this, like out millions of them on tower blocks like that, would somehow improve Britain vastly. Because obviously people had forgotten where they lived and obviously needed to look up and go, oh, I'm in England. Oh, am I? Or maybe it's Georgia and they've forgotten the four little flags that are on the Georgia, four little crosses that are extras on the Georgian flag. Complete nonsense. I have no problem with somebody flying a flag once in a while for a football game or for a mucking about. But these guys started sticking them all over the place in awkward spots where they were causing issues for the travel and so on. And if you read this, the amount of vandalism and Raise the Colours arrests has got out of hand. Raise the Colours arrests. On 24th of March 2026, a group including Ryan Bridge from Raise the Colours attached flags to lampposts on Abington Road in Oxford. Yes, because nothing better to do with their fucking time, to be quite frank. Why not go and give out some food in a soup kitchen, or stick a couple of quid in some homeless guy's collection, or buy him a couple of sarnies, or do anything like that? No, we'll stick up some cheap flags that are probably made, when you look at the back of the packet, in China, and that will, of course, boost Britain. Will it help? According to the Oxford Clarion, the videos posted by Raise the Colours showed non-stop animosity between the flag team and local residents, pedestrians and cyclists. The Oxford Mail reported that Bridge said during his live stream action, Rockers smelt, it's full of absolute lunatics who hate that flag and hate the flag of their country. No, perhaps they just don't simply need to be reminded every 32 seconds of where they are, and don't want a load of people sticking flags up willy-nilly on lampposts all over the place where they're likely to fall down, cause traffic obstructions, and be a pain in the head. A local woman who questioned the group why they were illegally raising flags said there's a level of impunity here that's shocking. I've never experienced anything like it. And here we have, skip the next bit though. On 14th of May 2026, Raise the Colours returned to Sturchley to put flags on lampposts again. Later in the evening, a group of local residents met and started to take the flags down when men raising where the colours arrived and were, in the words of the residents, really aggressive. And then, of course, there's Ryan Bridge, been arrested because he drove over someone in his van, didn't he? So I'm not really too convinced that Raise the Flags is a movement that's actually not more of a danger to the public than anything else. It's had several members arrested for extreme violence. We now have somebody who may be guilty of murder. So I think it's time for these gentlemen to lower the colours and leave them at half-mast and reconsider whether they're patriots or jingoists and xenophobes.